Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons. Make sure to subscribe. We are trying to hit 50,000 subscribers until the end of the year, so help me out there. And let's go guys. So today we have the second day of the Yom Kippur War custom event. This is not made by Gaijin, it's made by the cool guys on the War Thunder realistic event server. I will leave the link in the description, okay? Or on the comments probably. And yeah, if you haven't checked it out, the first video where we kind of intercepted some Israeli aircraft to actually protect our hunters that were coming from Iraq. And now today we are on the offensive. We are going to do a night attack in the Sinai Peninsula where the Israelis have a forward defense base, basically a base, right? So yeah, we're going to do this very stealthily until the actual attack. So the mission itself is basically that we have 3 levels of bases to destroy in a certain point of the map. We need to stay below 1,000 meters to not be detected by radar. If we are detected, they will scramble and try to intercept us. The objective is to destroy basically 7 bases, each level. The first one is 3 bases, then the second one is 2 bases, and the last one is 2 bases as well. And then it's defended by a Hovet or a M163, which is a very deadly AA system by AI, right? So it is very deadly, and we need to be careful. Once the actual attack starts, they will be scrambled no matter what, so we need to do this quickly. I am trying to command one of the squadrons of Su-7's BMKs to actually destroy the targets, and hopefully we are successful, okay? So let's get into it. So here we are guys, we just spawned in with all the team over here, and we need to, across the channel, we are going to cross the Suez Channel, sorry for the discolor sound, and after the Suez Canal, we need to be lower than 1,000 meters until the actual attack. Our idea over here was to actually do a surprise attack on the Hovets itself, the AA systems that are protecting the bases. And with that, first of all, it would be done with the MiGs, with the fighters, with rockets and stuff. And then the second part would be the actual bombing with the Su-7s, right? And yeah, the idea was to just do kind of a lot of damage to the AA systems, because the AA systems on these bases are very strong. It's oh my god, the AAA on this thing is amazing. So yeah, this was the objective, right? So yeah, we are just continue to fly very low to the ground. As you see, we have quite an advantage over the fighters, the fighter coverage. And obviously, after the scramble, the objective of the fighters will be to actually protect us. They have an airfield of the Israeli Air Force not very far from here, like 40 kilometers, 30 kilometers from here. So it's not very far. So they will get here very quickly if we are not careful, which means that it would be a big problem if the bombers are still in the area, right? So yeah, we are just continue to go through the north part of the base over here. You can see the bases right there that we need to attack. And we are continuing to just buy us time a little bit, continue to just maintain a good position for us to actually, have the time for the fighters to actually help us, right? So we need to time this right, I think. And here we go, the MiG-21s are approaching the area. We got the command from the commander that they are going in for the attack, so we go for it. And after the attack started, we have no lift, no altitude restrictions anymore, right? So the objective would be to just fly really high to avoid any type of, mishaps with the AA systems. So yeah, as you see, MiG-21s are together with us, burners are on, and the surprise attack is a go. So yeah, we are just approaching. still flying very low to the ground. And then, yeah, the altitude restriction has been lifted by the commander. As you see, they are attacking the Hovets. And we are going to start attacking the bases. So the first base was actually destroyed. I think one of the jets there, were the MiGs, went for the base instead of the Hovet. But you can see the Hovets already firing. I mean, look at the amount of fire that those things can shoot. So I went for the southwest base. I called it out. Fired the 500 kilogram bomb. And then burning. These had to be kind of, you know, organized. We cannot just drop the bombs anywhere. And in the first match, it is going to be a best out of 3, obviously, like it was before. And we need to just... The first one was we had not a lot of bombers, so it was kind of a problem. That was the first phase of the attack. And now we're going to go to the second phase, attacking the second line of bases. These are stronger bases that need more bombs to actually be deployed. While we are doing this, the MiG-21s rushed to the interception of the Israeli Air Force taking off. They already know that we are here. The base already communicated that they are being attacked. The radar already detected us. So yeah, it's a problem, right? I dropped all my Fab 500s and evaded. See the Hovets? I mean, look at that thing, man. Yeah, you're already firing at me. I got heavily damaged over here. The base has been destroyed and the last one has been destroyed as well. This was already a very good thing happening. Then we have the last part of the mission that we need more bombers. You know, the part that the bases are really strong. You need a lot of bases to destroy it. You need like 2,000 kilograms of bombs each base. So it is very, very difficult. And we didn't have a lot of bombers. So that was our mistake over here, that we didn't have the proper amount of bombers. As you see, the Hovet are still firing at us. We didn't destroy any of those, I think. And I mean, I just had the 250s. I wasn't going to do much. And my aircraft was severely damaged on the tail by the Hovet before. And then I couldn't make it. I mean, it was, yeah. I damaged the base, but the aircraft was too damaged. And I lost the tail and I got shot down. So kind of my mistake there before. But as you see, the Hovets are very, very strong. Along with the other pilots over here, I was checking it out. I mean, we almost won, basically. But the problem is that we didn't have enough bombers. The fighters were kind of doing a very good job over here. They were doing a very good job. I mean, we had a lot of time to just make sure the bombs were being dropped correctly. But it was so many AA systems and it was the first time that we were doing. So yeah, another Su-7 got shot down. Or getting shot down, like, yeah, see? And then an F4 managed to get to him. And we basically had only a MiG-21 PFM. So yeah, we almost got him, guys. We almost got him. But the first one will go for the Israelis. They actually did a pretty good job of defeating our fighters. And the AA systems were pretty heavy on that. So yeah, it was problematic. As you see, the MiG-21 PFM there, it was trying to do something at least, like kill some of the air targets or anything like that. But the point, after the actual bombers are destroyed, there isn't much to do. The objective would be to just RTB because the mission is already failed. You know, the objective isn't to kill everybody. It is to actually do the objective itself, destroy the bases. So it becomes a problem when you don't have that, right? Of course, if he managed to stay alive, he could get some bombs and stuff and eventually destroy everybody, but destroy the remaining bases, but it was just, yeah, I mean, come on. It would be too problematic. Of course, it is also a problem that it is a night battle. You don't see the targets, which can be a good thing and a bad thing, depending if you are in a good position or not. Ignore that red thing there. It's the AMD drivers just dying a little bit. But yeah, too many F4s as you see. And a PFM, I mean, it's a good aircraft, but not good enough. So he's trying as much as he can. He's doing a very good job to staying alive, actually. Let's see. Yeah, missile on his 6. And splash. And yes. We basically lost. So, yeah. Nothing else to say. Then we went for the second, basically the second time around, right? The objective was the same, but we brought more bombers this time, and we tried to make it a better attack on the Haubitze itself, you know, just a more coordinated attack. We had also an IL-28, if I'm not mistaken, that could take, like, for example, an H5C right there, that could take, like, a 3,000 kilogram bomb, which is a very good bomb, right? So we had more chances in this one. So yeah, we almost made it in the last one. So let's make sure this one we win, right? So yeah, just communicating with the squadrons to make it so that we can actually stay in a good position. So yeah, they already detected our position because we are initiating the attacks on the Haubitze. And the MiG-21 there, ever trolley, is actually attacking it. I think he missed. Yeah, and he got shut down by the Haubitze. So the Haubitze is a very, very effective AA system. But we had some more bombers. So that was the initial idea, right? Climbing, obviously, to maintain a good position. They already know that we are here. So unless they actually get closer to us, it's okay to actually climb. The MiG-21 there got the first and the most northern base and the most southwest base, but it didn't quite get it. So I dropped 1 to 50 in each of the bases over here to make sure that they are destroyed. And then I commanded, like, we divided the attack for the other Su-7 that we had to actually, one of the others, to attack the middle base there. So yeah, 2 bases destroyed, and the Su-7 there is already dropping the main bombs on the main base there, the middle base. And it's napalm, so it's burning up, and it's done. First objective complete. So now we go for the second one again. I mean, the MiG-21s are still going to intercept the target there, so we still have plenty of time. And yeah, it's pretty good, pretty good. I called the first attack on these. So my objective was to actually drop all 4 of my bombs over here. But actually dropped just 3 of them on there, just to make sure that it was destroyed. 2 bombs were just not cutting it. And then the other Su-7 got the next base. As you see, we are maintaining a fairly good position, flying really high, and just dropping in to drop the bombs, staying away from the AA systems, while the MiG-21s are killing the F4. So yeah, overall, very, very good option over here. Napalm deployed, missile, so we already have an aircraft flying around here. And we had another base over there that is going to spawn. Yeah, the last bases. Again, we need to deploy all the bombs to the last bases. Haubitze are trying to kill me. Almost killed me. There is an F4 flying around over here somewhere. Look at the amount of damage that I can take. So yeah, but I'm out of bombs and I'm severely damaged. So my objective is to RTB right now. I damaged one of the last bases over there. And yeah, we have all the Su-7s and the H5 actually attacking the last bases. Coordinated attack on 2 of the bases, and we are almost done. 1 base is still quite not there yet. We just need to complete this last base to actually win this match. So we're just continuing to myself, I'm just RTB. Of course, my aircraft is really in a bad shape. And then the Su-7 got the last base. So very, very good. And we won the second round. So it's a tie for now. It's a tie. It's very close. Who wins the last one wins the match, the whole match. Okay, so yeah. And of course, this will affect the main event on Saturday as well. So yeah, it always comes down to that. For example, in the last match, we lost basically all the hunters. So we cannot use hunters to actually supply us with a lot of bombs as well. Bombing, just drop bombings and stuff. So it's a very dynamic campaign, if you will. We already did the third one, and today we're going to record the fourth one before Saturday, which is a very, very cool thing. So I will be posting during the weekend, okay? Don't worry. So yep, same objective, same strategy. So we are flying low, waiting for the MiG-21s and the commanders to actually attack the first, being the head of the spear, right? To actually the tip of the spear, to actually deploy all the rockets and bombs that the MiGs have, to actually try to help us win this as quickly as possible. Just flying low until we get the actual, command to actually start climbing. If you see a Mirage there, yeah, it's kind of funny, but Egypt actually used Mirage 5s, so pretty cool. So yeah, we got the command, we are climbing up. All the bombers are climbing up to do the coordinated attacks on the bases. This is the last match, man. We need to win this to actually make sure we win. So yeah, we lost one of the MiG-21s there, but he killed one of the Hovets, which is also a good thing, right? So continue the climb. I'm climbing way too much even, but... So yeah, the Israeli fighters are spawning in and scrambling. We have the MiG-21 there, doing the same type of strategy that he did before. I was going to drop the FAB 250s on it as well. And the other Su-7 is going to attack the middle base there. The weird part is that you are going to see, yeah, I'm going to wait. It's just very weird. Yeah. This is where things started to not work properly, and I mean, I have myself to blame a little bit, because you will see that the FAB 250s actually missed the target. So we lost quite an amount of time waiting for the bombs to drop, but they actually missed for some reason. And until I actually managed to notice that and call it out, it would be already time to drop the second load of bombs. So, problematic, right? Problematic. So, and by the way, of course, I have to deploy 2 of my FAB 500s to finish these things, right? So we lost a lot of time there, like a lot of time. And it might be the first thing that got us to actually lose. We just lost so much time that we'll make it so that they can actually get to us. So yeah, 2 bases down. And they decided to do a different strategy. You will see that we encountered a lot of fighters coming up, escaping our interceptors. So we basically didn't have any interceptors flying close to us, which might have been the main problem of it. But as you see, F4Es and stuff, they're coming to us. They're coming to us. So the Su-7s there, they're going for the second drop. I mean, we still had a chance, right? But yes, A4s are here. First base is destroyed. Where's the last one? Yeah, they kind of... Yeah, that was basically the second mistake. I remember now. The 2 Su-7s, they dropped basically the bombs on the same base. We didn't call it out, properly. And that made it so that we kind of destroyed our chances, that with missing the 250s and our interceptors not being able to get their attention enough so that they can actually not come to us. And here at F4 already coming to me, so yeah, of course I had to do the honorable thing and kill the F4. So at least we were trying to stay alive over here. But I mean, after they destroyed most of our interceptors, they went all for the bombers, and then we didn't have any chance, basically, of course, right? I mean, AIM-9Js and the AIM-7E2, they were kind of banned in the next couple of events just due to the fact that we didn't have flares and stuff. And of course, flares itself, they were not used in real life in these battles, right? Normally. And the AIM-9J also was a rare sight on the F4. So things are moving like in a way of balance as well in that sense. But it was more down to us. I mean, I think we did 3 mistakes there. My mistake at first, 250 bombs just completely missed. The second mistake, the second bomb drop on the second basis, yeah, it was a miss. Not a very good thing to happen. And the third one, they managed to pass our fighter coverage. And then with that, I mean, we got shot down by the F4s. I mean, what else an SU-7 can do against all these F4s, right? So problematic. We lost the second match. There's no problem. I mean, it's still a fight that will go until Saturday. But for now, we lost 2 out of 2 battles. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and wait for the next episode coming very soon. Tomorrow, probably. See ya, guys.